Hello and welcome back to another Minty Monday sermon. Today we're talking about nourishment and I am Junior Mint, that's with two T's because of copyright. So let's jump into this and talk about nourishment, okay honey? Because when you think about nourishment, you probably think about a lot of things. A food pyramid, Flintstones, gummies, or maybe even Chipotle. But what I am talking about right now is that chicken soup of the soul type nourishment. I don't think that nourishment is solely a physical act. You must be nourishing yourself on so many levels, every single piece of yourself. That means physically, emotionally, and mentally. I am talking about making sure to refill your bucket of self-love type of nourishment. I'm talking about that making sure you're checking in mentally with yourself type nourishment. It takes more than a flashy Instagram post with a fake smile or eating an edible to nourish your self-love. It takes constant work and constant self-care. And the thing about all of it is, you're deserving of your time. You are deserving of your energy. You are deserving of your attention. These are things that you do not need to feel selfish for using on yourself. And that's true for every single person on this earth, but it goes double for all of my black trans folk out there who are watching. The privilege of not living in survival mode every second of every day is not something that black trans people have. Whether it's fearing for our lives on the street or fearing for our lives in our homes, we are all always trying to survive and are always worried about our lives. But even with everything that we face on a daily basis, we all must still find ways and time to refill our proverbial emotional cups. The most valuable thing that you can treat yourself with is your own goddamn time, okay? Listen closely to that. Because spending time in a space that makes you feel affirmed is important. Spending time with people who make you feel safe and loved is important. Spending time by yourself to contemplate who you are, why you are, and who you want to be in the future is important. And the society we live in is built to make it easy to blindly give away your energy and time by making it seem like self-care and time to yourself is selfish. Our society will say things to you like, you can sleep when you're dead, but we'll all be emotionally dead and unhappy if we don't give ourselves a break to focus on how we're actually doing emotionally and mentally and not just physically. The love and the support that we dole out and give to our community and our loved ones is only as powerful as the love that we give to ourselves. And we are not told that enough because you cannot, I repeat, you cannot give your community and your loved ones something that you do not give to yourself, bitch. There's literally none there if you don't give it to yourself. You can't make a pitcher of iced tea and then be mad when you can't set up a lemonade stand. That's not how the world works. You must be working and planting the seeds that you want to see grow. And every single day, whether you know it or not, you're planting seeds, conscious or unconscious, within your community. And these seeds can grow, bitch, they will grow into either beautiful flowers blossoming or they can grow into an invasive species of weed. When you support a black-owned business or you donate your time to a community-led organization like For the Girls or Glitz Inc., you're not only planting the seeds of support and growth for your community, but also for your goddamn self. You're reaping the benefits or the lack thereof of the seeds that you have planted. You could be planting the seeds of more black-owned businesses in your community, bitch. You could be planting the seeds for black trans housing. Or if you want, you can be planting the seeds to more Starbucks, depending on how you spend your money and your time. And the same thing goes for your beautiful, beautiful goddamn self. You can either plant the seeds of a person who is growing and delving deeper into who they are, growing into a more empathetic and kind person, or you can plant the seeds of a person who is so calloused over and unhappy that they don't even have a connection to themselves outside of the things that they like to watch on Netflix. And that is very important to know. What you do for entertainment is not who you are. That's not self-care. And no one is saying that growth is easy. But that's why it's so important. Because if growth was easy, everybody would do it. Plus, growth can never happen without trying something new. And trying something new is never going to be easy. I can guarantee you of that. You've literally never done it before. So why would it be easy? Let me remind you that it takes constant work and constant reflection. And bitch, you deserve it. That's the thing. It sounds hard, but you deserve that challenge of getting to know yourself. The only person you're going to be with every day of your life is you. So you better work on liking your permanent roommate. When people think of nourishment, most probably would think of food. But have you nourished your soul? Have you asked yourself, when was the last time that you put yourself first? Every day is another beautiful day to be alive, to grow, to change. Because if you're watching this, that means that today is another day to grow from the beautiful person that you are into the even more beautiful person that you're going to be. And you don't even know who that person is yet because you won't until you get there. One of the greatest acts of self-care that you can perform is spending time with yourself, learning about yourself, loving yourself, questioning yourself. And you're going to be growing whether you want to or not. It's just a matter of whether you're going to grow into the person you want to or the person you happen to grow into. Live your life with intention and set the intention for who you want to be. Because I'm sure every single person alive could agree that it is extremely easy to put our attention into social media and masturbating. Let's be real. Let's be real. Everybody got Pornhub on a tab. But what about attention to why you're feeling the way we feel? And attention to why we behave the way we behave. You deserve the self-care and self-reflection and attention you need in order to grow into whoever you want. You deserve time to sit and think and ponder about who you want to be and why. You have every last answer to your happiness within you, and do not ever doubt that. You have it. You just got to ask the right question. When are you going to sit down and think about what you want in your life and not base it off of what other people want or will make other people happy? When are you going to sit down and think about who you want to grow into? And until you do that, you'll never really know the ways to nourish yourself because you're not talking to yourself or knowing yourself. And if there's one piece of advice I really want to leave you on, it is the fact that you have to make decisions for your own self. At the end of the day, your self-care and your self-love and your journey for growth will never happen so long as you are trying to do it to make another person happy. Your journey into who you are, your growth, your self-love, and every piece of that is something that needs to be in order to make you happy. It needs to be something you want. And if it's not something you want, you will never be able to actually reach that growth, that happiness, that evolution that you are looking for. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe, like, comment. I'm so excited to be doing more videos. You're going to be getting a bunch of new stuff. I'm just very excited about it. You're going to get music reviews. You're going to get TV show reviews. You're going to get amazing motivational messages. You're going to be getting a lot. And I'm very excited to give it to you all. Please put in the comments what else you want to hear. You're going to be getting your weekly sermons, of course, here. But yeah, let me know what other content you want to see because I have some things planned out I am really excited about. But I, of course, want to hear what you have to say. So thank you for listening. Thank you for making it this far through the video. And on top of it, if you want to hear extra portions of this entire message, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Thank you so much, and I will see you again very soon. This is going to be the beginning of a beautiful journey. I am becoming a YouTuber, and I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to share the journey with you, and together we will uplift Black trans people, support Black trans power, and on top of it, keep being fierce, badass bitches. So I will see you again next time, and yeah, thank you so much. Take care of yourself, because what? You deserve it.